Last week, Saturday, it was Peter Obi and Atiku that were served breakfast at the tribunal when the judge or the judges, the five-man, judges panel, decided not to grant their request by cancelling the idea of live coverage at the tribunal. This time around, it is Tinubu's turn, to collect breakfast. This breakfast was well prepared and given to Tinubu. The decision that the tribunal made yesterday will shock you guys. Before we go into the details of all of that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. You don't want to miss the juicy news we'll be dishing out on this channel. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Heartbreak for Tinubu as court rejects his request. See what just happened in court that shocked everyone. On Tuesday, the Presidential Election Petition Court, which is based in Abuja, merged its three separate lawsuits that seek to void the result of the 2023 presidential election. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the president-elect, and the governing All Progressive Congress (APC) both objected to the petitions merging, but a five-member court panel headed by Justice Aruna Samani unanimously disregarded their arguments. As they all pertain to the same election, the court determined that the justice of the cases mandated that they be merged and handled as one petition. As a result, Mr. Peter Obi, a candidate for the Labour Party, was given the deadline of May 30 to present his argument in opposition to the result of a presidential election that took place on February 25. Obi had previously stated that he would need 7 weeks to present his case using 50 witnesses. However, the court in its decision reduced the time to 3 weeks while giving the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Tinubu, and the Vice President-elect, Senator Kashim Shettima, 5 days each to respond to the petition. Kabiru Masari, the first respondent in the case, was also given 3 days by the court to provide his own defense. The court emphasized that it would be able to set a date for judgment if the parties adopted their final argument papers by August 5. The Allied People's Movement (APM) filed a petition to contest the result of a presidential election together with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who finished second in the poll, and Obi of the Liberation Party, who finished third in the election. The Action Alliance, or AA, dropped its lawsuit on May 8, and the Action People's Party, or APP, followed suit 2 days later by also stopping further proceedings in its own petition. Although 5 petitions were originally submitted to contest the declaration of Tinubu as the election's victor, on the next postponed date, the Justice Samani-led panel hinted that it would forbid both attorneys and members of the public from entering the courtroom while using mobile phones. You all, what do you think about this development? Now, all the petitions submitted against the election of Bola Tinubu and the APC plus INEC has been put together, into one whole case. So it's just one whole case against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the APC, and INEC put together. Let me know what you all think about this new development. Do you think that this is a welcome idea? Although, like I said in the news, this doesn't like sit well with Tinubu and Atiku. They felt that these cases should be treated separately, but at the same time, why waste time? Why waste time? Because ideally, this case should have be done and dusted before May 29. It should actually be settled before May 29, so that before May 29 we all know who is the true winner. We all know whether the verdict is going to be in favor of Tinubu, or whether it's going to be in favor of Tinubu, or whether it's going to be in favor of Obi or Atiku. You get? And we are not just going ahead to swear in a candidate just because INEC had announced that candidate as the winner, even if you know that there are some evidence that are still pending that might prove that the person shouldn't have been announced, or the person is not the ideal winner. you know Ideally, we should have this verdict by May 29, and not after the swearing in, before we now start hearing that, okay, it's not the winner, so person is the winner. I don't even think that is possible in the country. Don't call me pessimistic, but it's just not, it has never happened before. But at the same time, because it has never happened before, that doesn't mean that it will not happen. But I feel that where we are at in the country at the moment, I don't think that the court, after we already have the president, the person has been sworn in as the president, the court, the judicial system of a government is under the president already. He will now open his eyes and allow the judges to announce that he did not win the election legally. You guys, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with your friends and family. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.